So, just comically bad. The second half rebounding so far below standard. Ball security throughout the game. It's been a long time since we've been that bad. To go a negative assist to turnover ratio. I mean, we're one of the, we're one of the best passing and ball security teams in the country. So, I think at times we played hard, but once once we got up to 37 with 12 minutes to go, and it turned into just a debacle out there, and just played so far below the standard, just across the board. Older players, younger players, some steps backwards, but it's going to happen. It's we're relying on some young players, and obviously we can't have too many games where Alex takes 5 shots in 30 minutes. So, he's got to be more assertive out there. But the amount of times we were driven, the second half rebounding, and obviously the turnovers and just the sloppiness was just that was a very. I'm happy the game's over. It's a relief.
Can you take anything from having Aiden see the ball go in the basket a little bit today? Or can you take anything from that?
Yeah, I think he, it's the other things. It's like I think that we know eventually his scoring will get there, but he's got to, he's got to defend. He's got to. He's got to make plays on the ball. He's got to be disruptive defensively. He's got to take a charge. He's got to play basketball. He's got to see things. He's got to see rollers. We have a lot of the same opportunities from an offensive standpoint. I think our perimeter people are not seeing each other in a lot of things that we do offensively, where there's opportunities to hit cutters, rollers, people for open threes, and we're not seeing it the way Andre Jackson saw it, and Tristan saw it, and Cam saw it, and Steph saw it, and Alex sees it.
Dan, Ahmad saw some early minutes in the first half and then into the second half. Is that indicative of what we're going to be seeing throughout the season, or was it just sort of the opponent?
We're searching there. Obviously, no one played well today. It was across the board, just overall a poor performance. You shoot 54%. The other team shoots 25%. You should probably win by 55 or 60 points. But we turned the ball over 19 times. Obviously, again, in a bye game at home, we got outshot at the free throw line, which is inconceivable. I remember coming in here at Wagner, and I don't think we outshot UConn at the free throw line, by the way. Somebody could just pull that box score up while we're in here. Matter of fact, the referees wouldn't even talk to me. But, yeah, we were... listen, is it just a thing where scheduling caught up to us today? I hope is what it is. Where scheduling caught up to us today, where we played 4 bye games in a row, and it just didn't work out for us, that we could have mixed a high major game in to break up some of these games. It's just the way that the schedule fell for us. Here, but for Solo to start the game with back-to-back turnovers, for Haas to have 5 of them, I think Jalen had 2 quick ones when he got in the game. I don't think Taras got a rebound in the second half. Sampson got back to fouling again on the defensive glass. There's just a lot of things that, again, I don't know, was it because we played 4 bye games in a row, and at the 12-minute mark, up 37, these guys just... But we returned the ball over way before that. So, today was frustrating.
Are you confident
Yeah, I mean, I'm, you know, just frustrated. You know, and I don't like, you know, we do this 11 months a year. You know, we start in June, and we practice all summer and all preseason, and we have a program that goes 11 months a year. You just, you know, you could have a bad shooting night, but you can't turn the ball over 19 times. You know, in a game like this here, and you can't have that second half defensive. You can't have that second half rebounding performance, and you can't have people falling to the ground and stumbling around and turning the ball over. When you've established such a level of play in our program, and we work so hard at what we do as a program, you can have bad shooting nights, but you can't play like that. That's not acceptable.
With Alex, did you feel like there were shots he was passing up, or did you think he was just deferring too much?
I mean, I think part of it right now is the guards don't really get shots for each other. So when a team switches everything on and off the ball, it takes away some of the advantages that we create with the things that we run for them. So, and then right now, I don't think, you know, I don't think our guards are seeing the slips and seeing the fades and seeing the things that we've always done against the switch to kill the switch. So, you know, part of it is some growth from the sophomore class, and just some I think some hard lessons. I think you know, we had some guys that just approached the game the wrong way. But if you know, in a game, your team wins by 35 points or is up 37 with 12 to go, if you've got like a low plus minus in that game, you played bad.
So you talked about the when you guys came into with Wagner and everything, the free throw differential.
What do you got?
UConn shot 31 for 43 from the free throw line. Then Wagner shot 14 for 17. So I just want to mention that.
Oh my God, my teams always foul a lot, I guess. But
Good percentages, though.
thank you, Sam. I'm not shocked. Who reffed that game? No, I was just kidding. Jeff was on that game. I love Jeff. Me and Jeff are good.
Dan, you've talked about tomorrow night. Will you just step back for a few hours and take all that in, maybe as a coach or as a fan? How will you take part in that?
I'll be good. I'm going to get past what went on tonight quickly. I'm going to attribute it to some factors. I think it's going to be really good for us to go out and play some big games in a big tournament. I think it'll be really good for the team. You know, they played a very different style of play, which, you know, it's very unique. You know, once I watch it and we do the edit and we break it down with the team, I'm going to let that go tomorrow. And then because I love basketball so much, and I'm such a huge fan of basketball, and because I love the sport and I love great players and incredible teams and incredible coaches. I'm just going to have such a great appreciation tomorrow night for UConn women's basketball and Gino and what he's done here, and Chris Daly and their partnership for 40 years. And I'm going to put on my UConn. I'm going to wear UConn colors too, like I asked fans to do. I'm not going to wear a Vineyard Vine zip-up brown. I'm going to wear a big blue. What is the other team? Who are we playing? He wears what colors?
Red.
Oh my God! So I got to find a white hoodie that says UConn.
Gray, yeah, white and gray.
Or gray. Thanks, Bobby, smartass. No, I don't eat M&Ms for Gino. It's only for myself. But it'll be nice to be a fan and to support the women's team.
I don't want to open up a Pandora's box here, but you mentioned that maybe you're not getting the right proper respect of a two-time national champion. So the officials. I mean, do you still feel that way a little bit?
Do they fine coaches? Yeah, I mean, hey, listen. I mean, we clearly had some undisciplined fouling. But I just remember, for me, you know, what it was like to play, you know, Villanova, when you first start, like when I was a low major coach, just when you went on the road and played a bye game and what that experience was like. And then, I've played the Duke teams with Coach K. I've played, and I'm not comparing myself to those coaches, but Jay Wright when they were on top of sport. And I just remember how tough it was to get a 60-40 call for me or a 70-30 call for me, never mind a continuation call. Unreal, man.
Anything else for Coach Hurley?
Thank you. See you in Hawaii.